Hello, and welcome back to Mr. Anderson Plays Root Letter. Last time, we were in Yukari's condo, as shown at the top, and I was really screwing up this investigation. Maybe I'll do better this time. Anyway, I think I know what to do now, because I was stumped. I think we have to show her this right here, which I didn't. You were wearing a red Magatama bead pendant, weren't you? So what if I was? The only place to buy these is in Tamatsukuri Hot Spring. I got the brochure right here. In the letter she wrote me 15 years ago, she said she went to Tamatsukuri Hot Spring in December with her bestie. The pendant is only for sale in December. You said you haven't been to Tatsumukikari Hot Spring since graduating from high school. In other words, you went in December 15 years ago. That's max mode here too. Let's see what I got for max mode. I'm not blind. Oh, there we go. I'm running out of patience. I'm at my limit, my max limit. No. She has purple eyes. I wonder if anyone in the world besides albinos have purple eyes, but I think they have red eyes. I'm not 100% sure. Will you still say that after reading this letter? I hand over the 8th letter to Ishihara. You want me to read this? Yes, please read it. It was written by someone who considers you her best friend. Ishihara reads the letter. And we've already read this, but if you'd like to read it even more, go ahead. But I think I'll skip. Ishihara reads the letter and smiles sadly. She doesn't look like she's smiling here. You're bestie, aren't you? That's right. I'm bestie she's talking about in this letter. It sure brings back memories. She and I went to Tatsukuri whatever shrine together. We've got to wish to get into college, right? What's the matter? I'd rather be friends with everyone again, like we were before. Then let's wish for that. Let's touch stones. Want to have a Christmas party with everyone? Huh? We'll all get together and have a lot of fun. That way I'm sure we can all be friends again. Just don't commit suicide while doing it. Yeah, I want to. Let's have a Christmas party. I don't know how I feel with her with short hair. I like her with long hair. Really fills out her face. But it was a lie. It wasn't getting into college that I wished for. I wished that she wouldn't get accepted. Oh, damn. That's cold. You two were best friends, weren't you? We were friends ever since we moved here. We promised each other we'd go to the same college. But she changed when she got to her 3rd year. She became someone else. And she improved her grades and started aiming for national universities. That's because she worked hard, right? I understood in my head, but in my heart, I felt betrayed. My awful mom even said that if I had worked hard, I could have gone to the National University too. But you planned a Christmas party for her, didn't you? I hated myself for being such a softie. When someone asked me for help, I end up lending a hand, even if I don't want to. She seemed happy about it though. That day, if only I hadn't stopped there because of the rain, she would have had to become Aya. We wouldn't have been able to have a normal senior year. Another Eni Shizuku, a fateful meeting in the rain. Please tell me the truth. She's still alive, isn't she? I'm guessing Nozu told you. She slit her wrist in the classroom and committed suicide. I honestly don't think that's true. There's no way she committed suicide. Let's save real quick, just in case I mess this up, like I always do. Do we have to show her something? Cochineal. That was a fake. Fatty was traumatized. He couldn't even use berry sauce. When I tried a drastic treatment on him, he said, cochineal. It's a food coloring, but it's also used to make fake blood. Well, you've done your homework. She faked suicide in order to lay Aya Fumino to rest. She must have made fake blood then, using cochineal, but Fatty thought it was the real thing and it traumatized him. Except, there is someone who actually died. Yoko Fumino died in the fire. That night, she was at the empty lot. Ask? No. Inventory. What do I show her here? Oh, guys, I suck at this. The days the ghost has appeared in an empty lot have been the days when the art museum is closed. What are you talking about? Someone's been keeping track of the days when ghosts have appeared at Fumino residence. You've been going to offer flowers at the empty lot of the Fumino residence on Tuesdays, when you don't have work. That's a strange time for the museums to be closed. How do you know it's me? You've been spotted there multiple times. If I ask around with a photo of you, it'll be confirmed right away. Yes, that was me too. Is there something wrong with offering flowers? You feel guilty about Yoko Fumino, right? That's why you displayed Aya's painting at the museum. The portrait art museum looked just like that photo. This one, right? The painting at the art museum is a portrait of Yoko Fumino. There were some detailed comments alongside it too, written by you. You saw the photo of the woman I was looking for, and had an idea. You didn't want anyone looking into what happened 15 years ago, so you contacted your high school classmates. And you had everyone help pretend it was the work of ghosts, or legends, or monsters, or UFOs. And it tried to confuse me with smoke and mirrors, and send me back. So what if I did? So this is her best friend, huh? Am I really so lacking in charisma? Huh? After you and I met in the rain, we met again by chance. If this were a movie or drama, we would have become lovers. If that had happened, what were you planning to do? I would make you fall so deeply in love with me that you'd forget about her letters. I'll deny it with max mode here. You're not beautiful! You're not pretty. I wish you at least sugarcoated a bit. This is awkward. What on earth am I supposed to say? Who the hell are you? You're not on my radar at all. I'm pretty sure you are. Isn't that a bit too harsh? Jeez. Don't you have any tact? This is awkward. What on earth am I supposed to say? You're not my type. An honest man, still not quite the words I wanted to hear. This is awkward. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to say, you're charming. You are characteristic. Thanks, but you don't really think so, do you? I think I said everything, right? You're charming, you're not my type, who the hell are you, and you're not beautiful. I just want a hottie. I'm all about looks. I like her face more than your face. This is the worst rejection I've experienced. Thanks for saving me from bitter disappointment. Okay. This is kind of a wasteful time here. I wish they would just get to the point and let me know what's going on. Okay, well, that's not right. So I guess I just have to keep waiting? Because she is kind of a hottie. I'm stumped for words. I wanted you to say I had charisma, even if it was a lie. I did say that. You do have charisma. That's why it took me so long to get to this point. Somewhere in my mind, I didn't want to think it was you. That doesn't make it any better, you know. Maybe because you're that type of person. She looked forward to your letters so much. She looked forward to my letters. It was like they were her support. They gave her more strength than me, even though I was right next to her. What became of her? I don't know. Please tell me the truth. What happened to her? I'm not going to stop until I find out. I am justice! Alright, I'll tell you everything. But not today. I'll gather everyone and tell you tomorrow. Wouldn't that be better? Yeah. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Be waiting at the shore of Lake Shinji. I'll get everyone to come. Could this be the end we've been looking for? I'm trusting you. Haha, investigation complete. That was a hard one, guys. For the record, I asked Nozo's opinion on some things, but it's not like we're going out. Alright, so you're still open, huh? Well, see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Wow, I'm wiped. I should go back to my room and rest. Alright, let's go back to the inn. I returned to Matsue Inn. I found all the classmates in her letters. Before I go to bed, I'll write them down in my notebook. I'm actually kind of... what can I say? What's the word for it? Why is this word skipping my head right now? It's making me blush that she'd want me to fall madly in love with her. Oh, we've got the complete crew. All we need to know is, who is Aya, and what happened? Tomorrow I'll learn the truth about what happened 15 years ago, and I should be able to meet her. I finally made it this far. Achievement unlocked. Chapter 9. Rain Stationery. Let's make it rain. No, we're not going to skip that movie. It's been 9 days since I came to Matsue. This evening I'm meeting with my pen pal 7 classmates. Then all the mysteries should be revealed. There's still letters to reread. I take a letter out of my bag. The letter is on rain pattern stationery. This is the 9th letter she sent me. It's dated January 11th. I read the 9th letter. The new year has dawned. Are you doing well, Max? There isn't much time left in our high school life. There were some harsh days in my school life, but there were fun days too. I guess that's obvious. It's finally time for exams. Let's both do our best. I'm glad I got to know you, Max. We might be far apart, but I feel we're very close. The distance between people isn't measured in kilometers. No, in America, it's measured by miles. Let's keep in touch in the coming year, okay? Aya Fumino. I read the 9th letter. What sort of reply was it that I wrote? Thank you for the letter. I'm always full of energy. That's my only redeeming quality. My high school life went before I knew it, so I kind of want to spend another 3 years like this. It's finally time for exams, though. I'll do my best, too. I'm really glad to have met you, Aya. I feel very close to you as well. Here's to another year. That was a short letter, huh? I guess we both thought of each other as more than just friends. Sir, are you awake? Yes. Haruka comes in with a package. A delivery for you. What's in the box? Thanks. I take the package. Well then, I'll put the futon away. Huh, where's the other girl? No Tomoko today? She's off today. Oh, okay. Haruka puts the futon away. I open the package. Inside are Teens Queen magazine issues from 15 years ago. Ah, that's what we were waiting for. Acquired Teens Queen from 15 years ago. They're the Teen Queens issues from 15 years ago that I ordered. My pen pal should be in one of them. Oh, that was fast. It was the cute girls around town section, right? I look at the October issue. I don't see any high school girls that could have been my pen pal. I look at the December issue. She's not in this one either. Hey, I ordered 3 issues, but there's only 2 there. There's a letter. I read the letter. There are no more copies of the November issue from this year. Sonin Local Young Beauty Special in stock. It says the November edition was out of stock. It was in the Sonin Local Young Beauty Special. She must have been in that issue. That's the only missing issue? That's the magazine everyone was talking about, with the girl from Matsue in it. They must have sold a lot of copies around here. Maybe Haruka knows something about this magazine. The November issue. Do you own the November edition by any chance? I don't, but it might be at the local secondhand bookstore. A secondhand bookstore, huh? Well then, have a nice day. That would be awesome if they had it. There are lots of shops near Matsue. There might be a secondhand bookstore there. Let's take a look at the guidebook, huh? It's not listed in the guidebook. Let's see. Let's go to the shopping area, shall we? Is there one around here? Oh, Matsue Station, actually, we're supposed to go to. Duh. Here we go, Matsue Station. I look around. There's a secondhand bookstore. It looks like they have a good selection. Let's do this. There are books lining the storefront, too. I'm searching for magazines. Maybe we should go inside. It might be easier to find things there. There don't seem to be any magazines around here. I'm looking for magazines when an old woman appears from inside the store. Yes, what is it? Ask. Old magazine. I'm looking for old magazines. Yes, it's nice weather today. No, I said, do you have magazines? Yes, thank you. The complete works of Ryuta Akutagawa, right? No, that's not it. Koseki Natsumi's complete works? It doesn't seem to be at this store. Sorry to trouble you. I leave the shop. Well, that was botched. I check a few secondhand bookstores, but they didn't have the magazine issue I was looking for anywhere. And of course, I'm hungry. Time to see what happens when I get all the stamps. I think I'll grab a bite to eat for now. Kamiarion? Where are you? Here we go. I come to Kamiarion. This place is the best. It makes me feel right at home. perhaps because they keep on giving you half off. Senpai comes over. Welcome. I look at the stamp rally card. A is all I have left. One more. I look at the menu. Ask. I guess it's Hey, what kind of fish is amasagi? It's a freshwater smell in this area. We call it amasagi because it's a sweet small fish called sagi. That looks good. Alright, I'll have the amasagi smelt teriyaki meal. Yes, sir. One amasagi teriyaki meal. Senpai, in a lively voice, goes to the kitchen. I hope I picked the right thing, because I really want to stay longer in Shimane. I'll be going home to Tokyo with this mystery when this mystery is solved. Then I won't be coming here every day. You could always move here. Senpai brings over the amasaki teriyaki meal. My last dish. I'll savor it properly. I eat the amasagi teriyaki. The plump and juicy amasagi teriyaki has soaked up this sweet and sour sauce, and it tastes delicious. This could become a habit. I devour it all. Genchi comes out from the kitchen. That was great. I've conquered the 7 delicacies of Lake Sunji. They were all delicious. Half price is fine for today too. Stamp rally. What happens when you finish the stamp rally? Something good will happen. I can't tell you though. I thought I did. He's always giving me half off. I feel bad. Why are you always giving me half off? It was an oracle from on high. What? My ancestors appeared to me in a dream and told me to give half off to a customer who comes asking about the Fumino residence. Okay, well, thank you, ancestors. Got your stamp rally card? I take out the stamp rally card. Genkichi stamps the A on the Somo Ashikoshi stamp rally card. The card shows the completed Somo Ashikoshi. Do I win something now? I present with you the Lake Shinji badge. I didn't know I was in Pokemon. I receive a badge with a Lake Shinji design. Gotta catch 'em all. It's a limited edition model from 1999. This is the limited edition, huh? Is this really that valuable? Acquired Lake Shinji badge. Acquired completed stamp rally card. I leave the restaurant. I wonder if there's a way to screw that up. Back to Matsue Station. You know, I watched Blade Runner 2049 last night. As a fan of the original Blade Runner, owning too many versions of that frickin' movie, I was really disappointed with Blade Runner 2049. My biggest issue was the pacing. The pacing is horrible. They should have at least cut out 43 minutes of that movie, because it was 2 hours and 43 minutes long, which is way too long, and the pacing was really slow. I don't mind slow movies, but if they're tense enough, they're good enough, but that movie just wasn't. I look around. I don't know where that came from. I just wanted to talk about it. I'm really depressed about it, actually. I guess I'll take another look at the places I've already been to. Guidebook? To the north is Ohashi River. To the south is Tenjin River, and to the west is Lake Shinji. A bustling shopping district sprawls out around Junior Matsue Station. I wonder if Shinji is from Evangelion, which I'm still waiting for the 4th redo of Evangelion on Blu-ray. Inside Matsue Station and the station buildings are for everything from restaurants to gift shops. I never actually watched the complete TV show since it's hard to get your hands on. But Shinji always bothered the hell out of me. He was such a whiny little bitch. Because he's surrounded by a harem of hot girls, and he gets to pilot a friggin' mech. Why not? That's a dream of mine. Looks like a cafe. They have all sorts of local flyers in the windows. It seems there's a used bookstore called Kokomo Do nearby. I came to Kokomo Do. I guess that'll do at Kokomo Do. I try stepping into the shop. It's a dirty, old-looking shop, but it's got character, I guess. Kogugu comes out from the back of the shop. Oh, it's the old man. Hey, this is your shop, old man? I'm in the bad mood right now. Please leave. Huh? Let me look around a bit. Then put me in a better mood. What do you mean, put you in a better mood? Say, wasn't he saying there was something he wanted last time I saw him in the bath? Ah, inventory. I got just the thing for him. Oh, I know. I have this. It's Asahi Obayashi's I'll Be at the Shop under my old name. I'll give it to you, old man. I hand him the record. It's the record I've been wanting for a long time. Asahi Obayashi, this takes me back. Hooray, hooray, horse and hay. Huh? Oh, thank God. Sonny, you're pretty nice, aren't you? Look around all you want. Okay, thanks. I searched the store. Oh, what's that? There are lots of old books. What's this? They have the November edition of Teen's Queen from 15 years ago. Found it. I look at the price tag and it says 10 million yen. Is that a lot? 10 million yen? Oh, come on. That's my treasure. I can't just sell it that easily. Let me look something up real quick. How much is 10 million yen? 1, 2, 3 yen. Did I put something in wrong? $10 million yen. Yes, it's $91,300 in United States dollar. Wow, it's $91,000 for that magazine. That's ridiculous. Let me see. Tell me how badly you want this magazine. If you can move me with a convincing story, I'll let you have it. I guess I've got to give it a try. That magazine is... how badly I want that magazine. My, that's how badly you want this magazine, huh? You're such a good lad. That was moving. I'll let you have it. Acquired November Teen's Queen from 15 years ago. Geezer gives me the November issue of Teen's Queen from 15 years ago. Why is this book your treasure, Geezer? All the books here are my treasures. Okay, sure. Well, thanks. I leave the shop. I'll go back to my room for a second and double check on my magazines. Oh, wrong place. Pooh. Gotta look at my girly magazines in private, at least. The girl I'm looking for should be in this. In the Cute Girls Around Town section, there's a photo of a girl wearing the Matsue Oba High School uniform, with the Kiyomizu shopping area in the background. She's the only one who is photographed at Kiyomizu shopping area. Chances are, she's my pen pal. I look at her photo closely. I'll get the truth out of those guys by giving it my max. I'll take hold of the truth. Ah, that's pretty actually. Dyed by the sunset, Lake Shinji looks fantastic and beautiful. Ai's classmates are waiting by the shore. Let me clear my throat real quick. The 7 classmates are here. The 7 delicacies of Lake Shinji, all lined up. You're never short of words, are you? I'll show everyone the person who is pretending to be Aya Fumino. I found my pen pal. Please look at this. I showed them the November issue of Teen Queen from 15 years ago. It shows a girl in her school uniform. The girl wearing the uniform in the Cute Girls Around Town section is my pen pal. Her name is Shiori Oshioka. You know her, right? Yeah, that's right. Shiori Oshioka was pretending to be Aya Fumino. I want to know the truth. All of it. Please tell me what happened. Shiori was pretending to be Aya for Yoko Fumino, who lost her daughter. As I suspected. It's more complicated than that. Now's my chance to ask. Was she friendly with Fumino from before? I don't know the details. It seems I should ask about other things. 15 years ago. In that case, please tell me more. 15 years ago in the spring, Shiori and I were stopped by Professor Fumino. Excuse me, do you have a moment? What is it? My name is Naoko Fumino. I'm a university professor. I have a favor to ask you. Would you mind hearing me out? My daughter was a student here too. We agreed to hear him out at his home. Man, we just keep flashing around here. The impressive Western-styled house is made of wood, with 2 stories and a triangular roof. What a magnificent house. It's wonderful. I want to live in a mansion like this. It's creepy. I feel like Dracula could pop out of the shadows at any moment. Professor Fumino appears. Please, come inside. I have candy. The 8 of them come inside. There's a high-quality, luxurious couch, and on the white wall hangs a portrait of Yoko. It's like the mansions of European royalty. I adore this sort of lifestyle. The professor's wife, Yoko, comes over. It's been so long since we've had young guests. Do you have any children? I did, but she fell ill 10 years ago. We are so proud of her. There are photos of Aya Fumino dressed up, various awards, and framed newspaper articles. She was pretty, wasn't she? Bitch looks at the newspaper article written about Aya. They interviewed her for the papers, right? It says she got first place on high school IQ test. That's impressive. Shiori and Bestie are looking at the portrait of Yoko. Did your daughter paint this? It received the grand prize in a competition. She was beautiful and had top grades too. Life was so good back when I was alive. I'm sorry, Tears well up in Yoko's eyes, and she looks at the painting. Sorry to bring back sad memories. Yoko looks intently at Shiori. What is it? Aya? Huh? Aya, you've come home. I'm sorry, this is not the girl you're looking for. Professor Fumino comes over. Yoko, let's rest a while over there. Professor Fumino leads Yoko away. I guess she mistook Shiori for Aya. Only Professor Fumino returns. What happened to your wife? My wife has a memory disorder from the shock of losing Aya. It looks like she mistook Shiori for Aya. That is the favor I wanted to ask you. What do you mean? Once or twice a week would be fine. Won't you please come and chat with my wife? But it would take Yoko's mind off of things. That is one heck of a burden to put on someone. Shiori agreed to Professor Fumino's request for Yoko's sake They used Shiori as a stand-in for Aya. Wow, I wonder why she decided to start corresponding. But why did she go as far as starting up a correspondence? After a while, Yoko found a wanted ad for pen pals. I see. Your letters had a big impact on Shiori. Thanks to all your influences, she got interested in documentaries. I did write about a documentary film I saw. It was called Barefoot Darkness, about children in developing nations. She asked me about healthcare around the world. I watched that movie with her. So I had a big impact on her. I wonder what she's up to now. What happened to her after that? About a month later. Rowdy boys, chatty girls. A typical high school break time scene. Four Eyes is at his desk reading. Four Eyes, could you help me with something? What is it? Shiori shows him her notebook. It's this equation here. Four Eyes looks at her notebook. Wow, wow, wow. You've been studying really hard. Professor Fumino is tutoring me. Shiori is studying at her desk as Professor Fumino tutors her. I appreciate your tutoring me, but there's no need to go so far. Yoko is doing much better thanks to you. This is the least I can do. Okay. So, the father was getting attached as well. Four Eyes continues talking about Shiori. She started going to the Fumino residence, and the neighbors thought she was Aya's ghost. Her grades got better and better. I started getting jealous. That's why you said she cheated. My own grades fell, and I panicked. Just because her grades went up, no need to get that scared. I wasn't the only one who was afraid. Everyone was afraid of her. As the top of the class, I can understand Four Eyes would fear sudden improvement, but why would that bother the rest of you? They remained silent. What was it about her that they were afraid of? The reason for the fear. Don't fear the Reaper. Was there any particular reason? She even started to look like a different person. Her appearance changed. Shiori started to look more and more like Aya. The one day, we got an invitation to Yoko's birthday party. That is kind of creepy. The Seven seem to recall in those days. The Seven classmates are eating and chatting. She's even doing a birthday party. I think it's alright. We'll get to eat plenty of good food, too. Stop sounding like Fatty. Bestie and Snappy are smiling and chatting. She's late. Yoko is irritated. What's wrong? I think she's still changing. Should I go get her? The door opens and Shiori steps out. She's in the same dress as the one in Aya's photo and has the same hairstyle. How pretty, Aya. I wonder how her parents felt about all this. Shiori's, of course. What's going on? The classmates are holding their breath as they look at Aya like Shiori. That's not Shiori. It's the dead Aya. It's the legend of Princess of Hamagori Forest. She dies once and comes back more beautiful. She must be possessed. I'm creeped out. The Seven classmates are rooted to the spot out of fear. So that's what happened. Her look changed too, didn't it? She became more fashionable. She said Professor Fumino bought her the clothes. That guy tried to make Shiori into Aya. She might have started to look and act like Aya, but by the Pygmalion effect. Pygmalion effect? I'll ask the others too. her appearance. And what happened to her after that? She became like Aya. If she started to stand out, the guys must have talked about her too. Any other differences besides that? It's not a matter of besides that. Everything was different. It was hard to explain. Her true feelings. How did she feel about pretending to be someone else? I invited her to Karakura Art Studio to try to figure out how she was really feeling. On their way home from Karakura Art Studio, large flakes of snow flutter to the ground. In the lamplight, they make it feel like a dream. Shiori and Fatty are walking along. Fatty is holding the stained glass lamp they made together. I had a lot of fun. Me too. Are you still going to Professor Fumino's place? Sometimes. Can't you quit already? But I can't just leave Yoko alone. I can't stand the noise of walking in snow. Ugh. Or is it actually that you want to see Professor Fumino? Are you accusing Professor Fumino of something? Well, things turn awkward between the two of them. What kind of relationship did the two of them have? What were the two of them like back then? I don't really know. I kept my distance from her too. Their connection. What was their relationship really? There was nothing weird between the two of them. Shiori was going to the Fumino residence for Yoko. Fatty was probably just jealous. I still say she lost sight of herself. Why she lost herself? Why did she lose sight of herself? Probably because she fell in love with me. Huh? I better ask someone more sensible. Yeah, I think we should. That was a little pompous. What happened to her after that? She wanted to return to her former self, so after the graduation ceremony, she killed Aya Fumino. After the graduation ceremony, the 7 classmates are called to the classroom. What did you want to tell us? Everyone have a seat. The classmates all sit down. I want to say something to you all. To say farewell. Shuri stands in front of the chalkboard. I won't see you again after today. All of them look up at her, at a loss for words. Aya Fumino will disappear from this world. Goodbye. Aya Fumino will disappear from this world. Goodbye. Again. Sherry takes out a knife and slits her wrist. Fresh blood bursts forth, and a crimson pool starts to form on the floor. The 7 classmates are aghast. Sherry falls on top of a pool of blood. You're kidding, right? Oh no! Fatty starts to feel ill and sinks to the ground. The blood from Shiori flows over to where Fatty has slumped. This is cochineal. Shiori gets up. The blood and the knife are both fake. Aya Fumino has died, but she is no longer in this world. I'm Shiori Oka, the original Shiori Oshioka. So she liberated herself with suicide. She claimed she was Shiori again, but we couldn't accept it. We couldn't patch up our strained relationship. We couldn't go back to the group of 8 buddies like before. And that's the truth. Why did you hide it from me? You wouldn't want anyone to know a story like this, would you? What happened to Shiori after that? She got accepted to a national university and left Matsue. Ah. Where is she now? Her whereabouts? Where is she now? I don't know. I bet nobody here knows. We don't even know where she went to college. He was right about the time we drifted apart. Now I understand what happened 15 years ago.
Since we've reached an understanding, that will be it, correct? There's nothing more to say. I'll be going now. I'm very busy.
Four Eye goes home, and the others follow, one by one. Four Eyes lost it, so our meeting ended in a half-assed conclusion. I returned to the Matsue Inn. I still don't know where she is. In the 11th letter, she said she killed someone. What did that mean? She killed Ayafumino. Rain Stationery, achievement unlocked. Chapter 10. Airplane Stationery. No, don't skip. It's the 10th day since I arrived in Matsue. I don't have anything left to do in this city. I take a letter out from my bag. There's still one letter I hadn't reread. It's on airplane pattern stationery. This is the 10th letter she sent me. It's dated February 27th. I read the final letter. Hello, are you doing well, Max? My life is normal. It's almost time for graduation. Let's spend our short time left in high school well, and not leave behind any regrets. People have a hard time writing their thoughts honestly. I want to gather up my courage to write it, but I don't have that courage. I'm sorry. Ayafumino. What sort of reply was it that I wrote? Thank you for your letter. I'm doing well. I feel like I write that line a lot. I don't have any regrets in my high school life, but I want to do more. I might even cry at the graduation ceremony. More boys than girls were crying at the middle school graduation. When I told them not to cry at the graduation of all places, they just glared at me. It takes courage to write. Oh, what? What the hell? I didn't have the guts to write that I wanted to meet her. Ah, the bittersweet memories of youth. I wanted to zoom in so I can read the rest of that letter. Excuse me, you have a visitor. Monkey shows up. Hey, how did you know where I'm staying? I didn't even have to look it up. Never mind. Never mind that. Is Four Eyes here? Well, Nozu told them. No, did something happen? Turns out he was dipping into city office money. Ooh. What? So that's what happened. To make up for losses, he's been going around borrowing money from acquaintances. But I guess he finally made a run for it. Why would he come borrow money? Why would he come borrow money from a total stranger like me? He has information you want, so I thought he might have come to sell it to you. The information I want is Shiori's location. He knows where Shiori is? Well, he knows where Professor Fumino is. Right, and the professor would know where she's gone. We're all looking for Four Eyes. In that case, I better help out. Well, looks like this case is going to go into overtime. I didn't know there was actually a 10th chapter. I thought it ended at 9. But I'd like to thank you again for joining me on another episode of Fruit Letter. I hope you're enjoying, and if you haven't done already, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It makes me feel good. I thank you very much, and make sure you have a good night. Good night.